Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm YouTube famous now. And today I have my husband, Alejandro here. Peace. I'm laughing because my foot is completely asleep because this is about our fourth take. 20th take. And today is our anniversary, and it is our 9-year anniversary since our first date. And it is the 6-year anniversary of our wedding. We got married in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Cosmopolitan. And we are in Miami right now, and it has been thunderstorming for the last 2 days. It's actually turning out to be a little bit nicer right now. And a little bit later, we're super excited. We're gonna go to Story, and we are going to see an interview at his hard work. We're gonna go see an interview Nervo, one of his all-time favorite EDM DJ duos. But I asked Alex yesterday, I said, hey, what if I put up a picture on Instagram and I asked people for questions and we could do a little husband anniversary Q&A? And he was like, yeah, sure, of course not. Why? So let's get right into it. Number 1, reading with Marissa. Congratulations. What is your favorite thing about each other? Also, what is your favorite vacation you've been on together? My favorite vacation we've ever been on together, I would say, is recently we went to Mexico. But I would say but I really like our Ultra trips together in March, because when we go to Ultra Music Festival.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like anything that's like, I feel like anything that keeps us like moving and having like activities and stuff to do together. Ultra is like, I mean, I cry at Ultra.
Yeah,
it's like my
really
happiest
fun
place. So
yeah.
So that, and then like one of my favorite things about Peter is, well, do I have to be like X-rated? Do I need to be like
One of my favorite
censored?
things about Alex is when, and I've said this actually in my vlogs a lot, is when he's like around his family and he does this like cute little smile. It's very innocent. It reminds me of like maybe like what he was like with his mom when he was younger, and just these moments that are like very pure and stuff about him. So very genuine. He does have those moments.
Interesting.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, I mean, I like it. I like, my favorite thing is like how he is with the dogs.
Oh, with their voices.
Well, not necessarily with the voices. That's a little too much. But like how like he like loves them and cares, and like how like he just interacts with them when he thinks no one's watching.
I do. I would have 15 of them. Okay, what's the best thing about watching each other grow in a relationship, especially when you're together this long?
Well, knowing that whatever's growing, it's going to go in me soon.
Well, yeah. Okay, what's the one thing about watching your husband grow? It's hard, you know, because like I will tell you one thing, like when we got together, he was 24 and I'm 36. And so he's kind of right now just like getting into his career, and I'm like at the end of my previous career. And so, you know, it's hard because like we're at 2 different stages career-wise. I think it's been really cool watching him like graduate from college, go on, plan to get his MBA, you know, start working in the field. I'm very proud to sit back and watch like the accomplishments he's made in his own career. So that's been really, really cool.
Yeah. And I guess for me with Peter, it's been like the journey of like self-discovery and like just like, you know, working through any form of fear that like usually holds him back. So it's just kind of like, you know, working through that.
Yeah, he's really good with me on that, because I am like afraid of things. He'll just say, just do it. And so I think I've taken more risks than I ever would have, like by a landslide, you know?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, like, do I get chicken fingers or do I get a veggie burger? I mean.
And he will challenge me on that, so, okay. Young Wavy said, can you guys adopt me?
Only if there's no financial attachment. Well, I mean, from us to you. And if you can clean the house, do our laundry, walk the dogs, take them to the groomer,
cook us healthy dinners,
cook us food, and arrange for anything that we have to get done.
And if you can come with a lot of money and buy us presents, I would like that. No, it's interesting because we get asked a lot. People are like, you guys would make such great dads, and you know, whatever. And we do love kids. I think whenever I say we don't want kids, people are like, you guys don't like kids, right? No, we love kids. We love our nephews so much. For an hour or two, I can do about an hour or two. But I'm very selfish with my time. We love to travel. I love to be up late at night. You know, it's just it was actually kind of a discussion that we had before we got like on our first or second day, and I think for Alex it would have been a deal breaker. I think it's really important that couples have the conversation about having kids, because we know so many couples that are like, well, they may change their mind, and they don't, and then you're like 6-7 years into the marriage and you're like, they really don't want kids, and it's a big deal. So would you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been a deal breaker. If I had said to Alex, I want kids, he would have been like, okay, well, I don't.
Good for you, bye-bye.
Go find somebody else. Okay, how did you guys meet? Peter, I love your videos so much. You're hilarious. Happy anniversary, guys. This is from Plannable Designs. Oh, thank you. Okay, so we met because I saw Alex out at a club, and he was giving birthday spanks. I feel like we've done this in so many Q&As. He was giving birthday spanks to his friend. I thought he was cute. I saw him later on MySpace. I sent him a message, and I was like, I find you very attractive. I'd like to take you out on a date. You have kind eyes. And he was like, he said, thank you, I'm still interested in my ex, and I'm not a kind person, or something like that. And his sarcasm, his humor, just like sometimes it comes across that way. So then flash forward, like that was like in April, May, June, July, and then August. I got a message from him out of the blue, and I was actually planning on moving to Denver, and he said, hey, when are we going on that date? And I messaged him back. I said, I guess you're over your ex. And so we went out on our first date, and I remember I picked him up at a friend's house, and he like walked in front of my car and gave this cute little wave, and I was like, oh shit, like I'm screwed. So that was it. Okay, let's see. Does Alex call you a daddy in bed?
No.
No.
I just kind of, it's funny because like my sense of humor is like really vulgar and out there, but when it comes to like any sexual activity, I'm like really shy.
Yeah, he is. Okay. Does Alex ever consider making a YouTube channel? Well, this is interesting, and we actually just had this conversation because Alex came into my live stream, and so many people were like, Alex, make a YouTube channel. Alex, make a YouTube channel. And so he said, I'm going to make a YouTube channel.
I'll make a YouTube channel, and when I hit 10,000 subscribers, which is nothing, you know, it's like,
That's a lot.
It's 1,000 of you just having 10 of your friends like subscribe to something.
It's a lot.
So if I make it to 10,000 subscribers, I'll make a video, and I'll make a bunch of videos all the time. As a matter of fact, I'll make them leading up to that, and I'll just post them all. I'll be like Netflix.
Alex. I told him, he's like, I don't even know what I would make a video about. I'm like,
Yeah.
You love like style, you love like beauty stuff, you love like music, that would be it. So.
But like, I mean, like my sense of humor and like my real personality is very like, I don't know, like it doesn't come across
the vulgarity would totally demonetize your videos.
and like people like think sometimes that I'm kind of like a snot, but you know, it's like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's
I think people would like you. Do you and Alex fight a lot?
all the time.
All the time. At home, but like on vacation, we don't fight at all. Like never.
Mm-hmm.
We never fight at home. Or I mean on vacation. So would you and Alex have a three-way with Shane Dawson? Well, we wouldn't have a three-way period in our marriage. That's just not what we're about. But I think Shane Dawson's very good looking, but I don't think Alex finds him good looking at all. He probably doesn't even know who he is.
I don't know who he is.
See. Okay, congrats to the two of you, said Meg180. Let's see. Okay, what did Alex think about your trip to Fox Hollow Farms?
I mean, Andy Cohen would be a good threesome person if we would have to do that.
I mean, if we had to, yeah, Andy Cohen would be a good threesome person, but I bet he's boring as shit in bed.
We'll be
Fox Hollow Farms. As you're stuck on that last question.
I didn't really think anything of it. I was out with my friends.
He doesn't believe in any of the paranormal stuff whatsoever. So, let's see. If you could choose any other hair color for each other, what would it be? That's a good question.
I don't know, actually. I mean, I've always, and Peter's the exception, like, always been attracted to blondes. And, like, I mean, it's been like, oh my god, like, blonde, you know, whatever. So, I mean, I guess, like...
When we met, I had really dark hair and no beard.
So blonde?
So blonde, I guess. And for you, I would have you go darker, like black. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Oh my god, you two are so beautiful, said Hello Darylyn. Thank you so much, Hello Darylyn. What kind of advice would you give to someone in a newer marriage? I'll be in my 2-year anniversary next month, and any ideas for date nights? Well, first of all, I would say, in April, and I've talked a lot about this on my vlog, we decided to go to marriage counseling because we wanted to like better our marriage. And we wanted to like learn how to communicate better, and we wanted to do that before it got to a bad point that a lot of couples, I think, don't do. So I would, number one, no matter what the condition of your marriage is, I think I would go seek some kind of like passions coaching, marriage counseling, or something like that. And actually, that was at his insistence, and I was the one that was really resistant to doing it because I had been a counselor for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then date night, what would you say about good date nights? Well, so we have a rule right now that I have to plan mysteriously a date night for him and vice versa, and then that person you don't ask any questions, you just go plan it. He's really good at date nights. Like, he took me to go see Dance Kaleidoscope, which is like this interactive dance ballet, and what else? We've tried a lot of new restaurants. That's been really fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just when it comes to like date night, you know, like just like see like what like you like doing and like what they like doing, and then just like kind of like pick, you know, like every city, small town or not, like there's something like at least like a new restaurant or something that you haven't tried, or like at least like within 20 miles. And if you live in the middle of nowhere, then, you know, picnics.
Okay, Missy Kronek asked, Alex, what 3 words would you use to describe Peter? And Peter, what 3 words would you use to describe Alex?
Peter would be 3 words. Energy, naps, creativity.
Okay, Alex, I would say sassy, social media, and hilarious. Those would be the 3 that I would say about him. Hilarious. Okay, so many of these are not questions, but they're so many nice. Abracadabra said, question for you both. Which anniversary so far has been your favorite? Much love. Oh, thank you so much. What's been our favorite anniversary so far?
Well, I mean, like, we got married on our anniversary, so there you go.
So, oh, that's true. Okay, yeah. So our wedding anniversary, we got married on our anniversary of meeting. You're so smart. See, I'm not very smart. I don't catch on that stuff. Are you both very similar, or do opposites attract? We're totally different, I think. Well,
I mean, I personally believe that we're like literally like the same person. We just have different interests.
That's what I would say too.
But then we also are like completely different in like a lot of different like superficial aspects. Like age is different. Like Peter's like 100% sober, and I enjoy a nice wine or Heineken. I like to like go out all the time, and Peter likes to be more homebody and go out every now and then. So I think like we just kind of like neutralize each other.
Yeah, I think the way we think is similar, but I think that other than that, we're totally different in our interests. What gets on your nerves and how do you come over it? Said Kismatwar. Being together for so long takes work and compromise. How do you make that work? What gets on your nerves? I mean, it's just little shit, honestly. Well, I know what he's gonna say gets on his nerves about me. I like just nag, and that's what I'm working on right now. So, yeah, what gets on?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think like it just like depends on how I am or where I'm at. Like if I've been like working all day, the last thing I want to do is just like have like an intense like tell me every day how's it.
Yeah, that's very much who I am. Let's have a long.
But I think that like as a whole, like there's nothing specific that gets my nerves.
Okay, so somebody asked. Oh, we already addressed that. Okay. Do you believe in life after love? Cher song. Yes, I believe in life after love. Okay, thank you so much, Bookworm Propaganda. Oh my, half of these are not even questions. I think you, okay, wait. Is there one thing that Alex, or that Peter loves doing that Alex hates doing and vice versa? Well, he likes to drink. I don't drink. Mm-hmm. What else? Anything else?
I mean, Peter likes to like randomly like drive around. If you watch like his like vlog channel, it's like nothing about him like driving around like literally like aimlessly, and I'm just like, that's such a waste of A, gas,
I
B,
love it. But I listen to my audiobook and things like that.
Yeah, I get like right, and it's like waste of like miles in your car. So like it's gonna get like he's gonna get like 2 cents when he tries to sell that car back.
Oh well. Lizzie, oh well, Lizzie Morris Mua. I'm also a Mua. Oh my God, are we related? How did your families react to your age difference when you first got together? And also, do you experience any negativity from people for having an interracial relationship? Well, the second part of it, I don't think anybody really ever thinks of us as an interracial relationship. I don't even think of it that way. Do you?
I don't think so.
I mean, there's definitely cultural differences, but like more so like in food and things like that. It's not like, I don't think I don't know. I just don't feel like people look at us that way, and that's not how I've ever been raised, first of all. The age difference thing, now he can speak for his family, I don't know. I mean, I kind of know, but like, for me, like I remember when my aunt met him, and she was like, and my aunt adored him, and she passed away in January, but she was like, we left this restaurant, and she took me by the arm, and she was like, you like him young, just like your dad. I was like, Aunt Kathy. But what did your mom say?
Nothing. I don't really...
I was very worried that she would think, what does this older guy want out of my kid? And so it was very...
Well, I think it's more like my mom is like, what does Alex want out of this older guy?
Well, or that. And so it was very conscious of me going into the relationship, letting her see that like I had no hidden motives and that I was just a good person and whatever. And I love his mother. I mean, she is just the salt of the earth. She's one of the neatest people in the entire world. So, his whole family has just totally brought me in and allowed me to be part of the family, and it's just the coolest thing ever. So his mom always says to me, don't forget, you're my son too. So I could actually get a little teary up thinking about that.
You're welcome.
Somebody asked on here about, do you wish you had met my mom?
I mean, sure. I mean, nobody like wishes to not know somebody else's like parent. So, but I mean, it's not like...
You think it would help you though if you had met her?
I don't know.
Like, I talk about her a lot around here.
I mean, I've never really, like, put any weight in being, like, oh, like, how, like, would it have shaped, like, whatever, or, like, what if, like, I just don't dwell on that, you know, like, it's an unfortunate, like, situation that I didn't get to meet her, and I'm sure it would have been, like, wonderful, or it would have been awful, and it would have been, like, look, dude, like, I can't, you know, so...
That, probably. You know. I sometimes wonder what my mom would have thought of Alex. I think she would have loved him, because my mom was very full of life, and she would have loved him, like, dancing, or just, like, music. She would have been like, can you make a CD for me? She would have said that, so, or probably a tape cassette, because she was so old school. Do you guys have a song or a movie that you call your song or your movie? Congrats to you guys.
No.
We really don't, like, I mean, there are certain songs that when they come on, I'm like, oh, do you remember? Like, we danced on stage with Britney Spears to I Wanna Go. So anytime I hear that, that's like kind of like our Britney Spears song. Young and Beautiful by Lana Del Rey, the Cascade remix. Mm-hmm. I will never forget hearing that at Ultra, and like I just went and got a bunch of Red Bulls and I like ran down and we were like dancing to it. So that song as well. Do we have a movie together, though, that we love? I don't think we really do.
I mean, our sex tape, but that's it.
Our sex tape. It hasn't been released yet, though. Just get ready.
Yeah. So for all of you that collect receipts, search.
For all of this, Whitney, those receipts! For those planning to get married, what is your best wedding planning advice? Or would you have done differently on your wedding day? Nothing.
I think that, like... You definitely want to have like a list of like the pictures that you want to be taken, because like if you have like a big bridal party or like if you don't plan anything at all, like people pull you in different directions and people are like sharing their opinions and ideas, and then you don't end up getting the shot that you wanted. Like I wish I would have gotten shots with like my mom and like what else? Yeah, like with my friend Sarah.
We just didn't plan them out.
Yeah.
But we got a great package. We got married at the Cosmopolitan in Vegas. Mm-hmm. I will tell you...
destination wedding.
Destination wedding,
yeah.
Number one. Number two, spend all your money on the honeymoon, not on the wedding. It just doesn't matter. I see these people that spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on weddings that are done in an hour or two, and then they go on these cheap honeymoons or they don't.
Or like, they're like, I have to wait. They're like, oh, like, we're just going to wait a minute.
Wait, yeah. I mean, we went to Vegas. We were there for 11 days. It was probably the best 11 days of our entire life.
Well, not of our entire life, but yeah.
I loved it, though.
It was great.
And I remember, like, random things. Like, his friend lives there, and he took us out to this local gay bar, Piranha, and we had such a great time that night. And we went to this, like, little restaurant that nobody would have ever known had we not had his friend. And it just, I don't know. It's just, like, uninterrupted time together, which is why I love our vacations together so much. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, well, that is it, you guys. The camera battery is running low, and my leg is asleep. So, we'll do more Q&As if you guys like them. And when he puts his channel up, I'll let you know. And then you guys, all 10,000 of you, can go some. People would die for 10,000 subscribers, and you're like, oh, it's just real easy. It'll just really. He believes in himself that much. That is the one thing that he has taught me the most is believe in yourself because nobody else will. And if you believe in yourself, everybody else will believe in you. And I love that about him. He challenges me. He makes me, want to be a better person. And I love you so much.
I love you too.
Happy anniversary, babe.
Happy anniversary.
All right, guys. See you later.
Peace.
Bye.